Welcome back to Tom and Emily's Beer Reviews. Today we are so excited to share with you a Tom and Emily's exclusive American Pale Ale that we brewed. Tom, you want to show it to the screen? We brewed ourselves. Today is the first day. We have not opened or tried a single bit of it yet. Tommy, would you like to describe how we made it?
Yeah, so this is, like Emily said, this is our American Pale Ale that we made. So this is actually a recipe that we made on our own. We didn't follow any recipe this time. The first beer we ever made was a American Amber Ale, which we actually followed a recipe from, I think, Northern Brewer we bought it from. Mm-hmm. Now, we bought the products this time by Northern Brewer, and they're top quality products, really good. And so this time we said, hey, let's make our own recipe. So this beer we did not do any dry hopping at all, but we used 2 hops in this beer. We used Centennial hops, and then we used a little small addition of Amarillo hops at the boil out. And we just used normal pale malt for this too. And if you want to, in the description, when we get to the video, posting the video, we can write down a little bit of just maybe some of the ingredients, kind of like how we did it. I don't know if we're going to do that or not. I don't know. When this video posts, you'll know.
If you'd like it, you can request it.
Yeah, if you want, just comment. And but yeah, we're really excited. So this is actually, so we have 2 little batches. So this is our first batch we're going to try, right? So we made 5.5 gallons. But this bottle we're going to try today. So it's been carbonating for about 2 weeks. So we put this one in the fridge earlier this morning, and we're going to try it now. The others, we're going to wait for a little bit, and we're going to see. So if we like the carbonation on this one now, we're going to take all of the beers carbonating still right now, put them in the fridge. If we don't like it, then we're going to keep the other beers maybe sitting for maybe a couple more days, and then see if it tastes a little different. But you're going to figure that out, and we're going to figure that out at the same time, probably within the next minute. So let's get going on it. Oh, yeah, by the way, so this beer, we calculated the ABV, right?
Oh, and yeah, we got to mention that.
Yep, so what was it?
5.7% ABV, and we're thinking around 30 IBU.
Yeah, so we put it in one of those little calculator on Brewer's Friend with the amount of hops we put in with the alpha acids.
We had a couple issues with it boiling out in the middle because the temperature was weird.
But we're thinking, we know for a fact it's between 30 and 35 IBU, but IBU is not too much of a worry. But we know that the alcohol came out, I think, Emily said 5.7, but I think it came out actually like 5.78, so you could round to 5.8.
You're right, I forgot.
So I think it was about 5.8, but I don't know, we'll see.
So
let's see. First crack.
Ooh.
Oh, look at that. Nice little hiss on it, too. I'm real excited about it.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
Oh, my God. It's beer.
Wow, that looks actually, wow. And that carbonated real good. Look at that head on that.
Oh, my God. It's so beautiful. One finger head we got going on here. Oh.
How does it smell? Let's give it a smell.
I'm dead.
Okay, so it actually smells really good.
It smells so good. This literally smells like Sierra Nevada Pale Ale. I swear to
But here's
God.
the thing. Sierra Nevada doesn't use any of these hops at all, which is really funny.
I don't know why it smells
No, I'm just saying, like, it doesn't. But it smells like, what Emily's saying, I think, is like, it smells like an American Pale, like classic.
It does.
Every ingredient that we used, from hop to the different grains in here too, to the malt, everything is American grown. So this is what you would call American Pale Ale. That's why we try to hit that mark, 5.7. And honestly,
look how carbonated it is. Look at the bubbles. Look at these bubbles.
You know what I smell, actually? What? So we like the presence. Looks really good.
Nice. We got nice lacing going on here.
I smell, so we used a caramel malt in this, and I could smell that caramel immediately, but it mixes well with the Centennial. Yeah, I'm getting caramel.
I'm crying.
All right, and we gotta taste this. Here we go. Ready?
Yeah.
Cheers.
Okay, cheers. Okay.
All right, it's real good.
Okay. I'm literally crying. All right. So I'm gonna go first.
You going?
The body is a lot lighter than I thought it was gonna be. So it's very smooth going down, and a lot of the bitterness comes at the end. You don't really get hit with it in the beginning, and at the end you probably get it's got a lot of that Sierra Nevada, like that bitterness level, but it's all at the end, I think.
Yeah. So it's really good. It's not very dry at all. But you know, this beer is extremely fresh. Like, I'm talking like you're looking at this beer, it's like literally today.
Today fresh.
Yeah. So it's, the hops are just explosive. Like, to me, if I told you that this was an IPA and you tried it, I think someone would actually believe it. Like,
it's kind of bitter like an IPA.
It's got a lot of bitterness to it, but it's definitely...
I wonder if so one thing we were worried about is while we were boiling it, it was my fault. I had the temperature in the boil, I think, a little too high. So when we would add the hops, it would just immediately spaz out and just like boil out. And so we lost a little bit of the hops at one point, and then we were like, all right, we need to mitigate this. So we just like threw some other hops in. And we were like, either, this is either going to make this way more bitter than we're expecting, or we lost a whole bunch of hops and it's not going to be bitter enough. We weren't sure. So now I'm thinking that like some of this bitterness is like more than what we were planning on.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, because it's also pretty fresh. So you're going to taste a lot of those hops in there.
Really?
Yeah, this is like really, it's not a juice bomb. But you're definitely tasting those Centennial in there a lot. You're getting a lot of Centennial in there, which is really good. But I think the Amarillo is really explosive in there too.
Look at that. Look at like all the lacing I got. All this head here.
Carbonation is perfect.
It's so good.
Then we got to put these bottles in now.
This is so good.
It tastes more like a West Coast style IPA, but what it is a West Coast style American Pale Ale.
Well, West Coast is in America.
Yeah.
I am all about the West Coast right now. So I am so happy about that. This is delicious.
Yeah.
Honestly, I would like to compare this with a Two Hearted. I bet you they're going to taste pretty similar.
This is a little different. Like, you know what I'm thinking it's close to?
What?
So, it's good. It reminds me of a lighter version of Sea Hag IPA.
I just had that tonight.
Yeah.
Okay. I can see that too. Yeah.
Like, it's very like
I feel like
hoppy.
Sea Hag has a lot more body than this. So, you're saying a lighter version of it. Yeah. This is so good.
Honestly, the lacing's like impressive, like that we made this. And second of all, too, like the head is like remaining. And I'm like,
I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's literally still here. Like what? I'm dying. Good. I love it
a lot
so
of
much.
A lot of hot presence in
I'm
this.
not being biased. I was warned not to be too biased about my own beer in reviewing it. But I think I'm going to give it I think I might give it an 8. I wish that we could have created a little more body in it. I think that's what I'm left desiring a little bit.
It's got sweetness to it right now. I could taste the sweetness. Very happy.
But I think
it's a good thing.
The bitterness is good. I'm going to go with an 8. What about you?
Yeah, I'm thinking it's really good. I think we're big critics because it's ours and we made this recipe. So good. Yeah, it actually came out a lot better than I expected it to come out.
I knew it was going to come out great. So good.
Yeah, easy to drink. Nice hoppiness to it. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going with Emily. I think like 8.5, 9. Very good beer though.
So that's it. Unfortunately, we can't offer this to you guys to go out and buy and try, but one day when we're selling our beer, you can stay tuned.
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers.